Okay, in this video here, I'm going to show you how to format your About Me section so it's more user-friendly, more readable. So when people come through, check out your profile and see if they want to add you as a friend, that they can read this. Right now, if somebody comes here, they're not going to want to read this. It's one big blob of text there, and it's going to make it real hard to read. So what you want to do is make it real easy for somebody to read when they come here. So I'm going to show you a little trick to doing this. It's real simple, and you can use the MySpace blog feature to do that. So let's go up to Profile, go over to Blog, My Blog, click that, and we're going to click this down here, Post New Blog. And what we want to do is go to our notepad where we text document where we wrote out everything, and copy it and paste it into that area. So select all, copy, close that out, and do a paste. Now we can see that it's been formatted in here, and this is what you call a WYSIWYG editor right here, meaning what you see is what you get, because you can format it here and it will automatically add the correct HTML coding so that it will look exactly like we want it. So what I'm going to do is do some quick editing, add a couple sentences. Some of these I've got a couple too many spaces in, and I'm going to go back later and probably add a few pictures. Let's go through here and look. Nicely spaced out. Got that. Okay. So if we want to preview it, we go down here to preview and post. And don't worry about posting this, actually posting it, because we can always go back and delete this blog later. But the main purpose we want to do is to use this to format our story area on the About Me section. So let's do a preview and post. Got to put a subject in there. And this is not going to matter because we are not going to actually use this blog. Like I said, we're just using this to format our story to put it back on the About Me section. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. We see that it is spaced out a little bit better, a lot more readable. When somebody comes to our page, there's a better chance of them reading it than that big blob. But the font's a little small. I think I want to make the font a little bit bigger. Maybe make some headings a little bit bigger. So let's go back down here to edit, and let's see. First let me select all. I want to make it a little bit bigger. Let's check the fonts out. That was 5. Let's do 4. So I made the fonts a little bit bigger. Let's go down a little bit here. I want to make that bold. Maybe make that a little bit bigger. Make that bold. Let's make that a little bigger. That bold. These are kind of like heading topics. So if somebody's kind of skimming over your story there, they got a couple like heading topics to check out. Let's do that one there. That 5. All right, let's go back down to the preview. And we can see that the font size is bigger. I have some bold formatting going on now. There makes it a lot nicer to read. So I'm going to go with this for now. So what we're going to do is go back to edit. What we're going to do now is click this here. It says view source. And it's going to change this. So now it's got all these different codes in it. And right here we can see this is HTML coding. It tells it the browser what font size to make it. If you look here, it tells it to make that bold. It's got all the formatting text that we need here, but you don't really need to know that. All you need to know is just have that checked. We're going to do a select all, copy, and go back to our edit profile. Select all there. We want to delete this because that's our previous information we put in there. Now we're going to put the new coding, and you can see that it's got the formatting, the HTML coding there. Go back up here to save changes and go back to view profile. And we can see that the font size is increased here. We've got the bold headings here, and it's a lot easier to read. So when somebody comes here, if your font's real little, they're not squinting their eyes. I got it nice and big, they can read it. Got a few bold headings there. They can kind of see what this next section is going to be talking about, and just makes it more reader friendly. So that's it. That's how to format your About Me section. You can play with that as much as you want. Don't be afraid to push the buttons. You can always go back and redo it. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one.